With all of us in this class having some tie to the military, whether it be a parent, a child, a spouse, or even a friend, there's a good chance that we've all experienced a homecoming. I want to tell you about my homecoming with my husband, Chris. He deployed to Afghanistan in December of 2011 when our oldest son, Gatlin, was only 13 months old. Over the next year, we had quite a few changes, one including in August of 2012, we welcomed our second son, Samuel. Luckily, thanks to Skype and accommodating doctors, Chris was able to Skype the birth with us, so he was able to be a part of that. When it came time to talk about redeployment, Chris and I both agreed that it'd probably be better if he redeployed back to Washington and then came down to Nebraska to pick up me and the boys, and then we all went back up to Washington together. Well, I kind of had to change our heart a couple weeks later, so I booked plane tickets, and me and the boys flew up to Washington State to surprise Chris at his welcome home ceremony at Joint Base Lewis McChord. We got there a couple days early, kind of anticipating and getting stressed out about trying to keep this a secret still. So it was the day of the redeployment, and I was really stressed. I was trying to make sure the boys kept clean, that my hair looked great, my makeup was awesome. I mean, I don't know why, because I was just going to cry it off anyway, right? So anyway, we get to the gymnasium where they're having the welcome back ceremony. We walk in, and it's just flooded with people. There are wives with posters, and there's kids running and laughing and playing together. The mood is really up. Everybody's so excited to finally have their soldier home. About an hour later, the boys and I met up with one of the other wives in the corner, kind of chatted, caught up on what we'd missed up for the last year, and then pretty soon you hear the click of the gymnasium door open. They make the announcement that the soldiers are here, and they're on the bus, they're ready to come out. So we're waiting in anticipation, just ready for them to come in. I've got Sam swaddled on me, because he's only 3 months old, and I'm holding Gatlin's hand. He's just waving that American flag. He's so proud. So all the soldiers start marching in, coming in, and there's just, it seems like thousands of them. About fifth from the end is my soldier, Sergeant Christopher Gage. He came in, and through all the tears, all the anxiety, all the emotion, I yelled, "Gage!" Looked over, and his face completely changed. It went from being so serious and just marching in like a soldier to surprise and excitement, and couldn't match it to save everything. Throughout the whole ceremony, Gatlin kept yelling "Daddy" and waving that flag. He was so excited his whole body was shaking. I wasn't about to stop him though. So finally they released the soldiers, and we ran over. Just met him. I was holding Sam as tight as I could, grabbed onto Gatlin and pulled him up on my hip, and we just ran. We booked it. When we got there, we all did a group family hug, and it was just awesome. All the stress melted away. Everything was fine. It signaled that we made it through. We made it that year. And to this day, I'm very thankful that I took that leap, got over the anxiety, and flew on those planes with my boys so they could see their daddy.